which is Against All Odds.
Well, the next track actually is a tribute to Roman. It talks about, it's Phil Collins' song Against All Odds. It's a remake, and, it just talks about how I would have never imagined him being gone, and how I just kind of, the words just kind of mirror my heart and what I feel and what I felt when I learned of his passing, DJ Roman Anthony. And it talks about just the connection that we shared for so many years. My earlier singles, I was released as Eve Angel on Roman's label and on Zippy, and I did a lot of touring overseas under the imprint of Roman Anthony, and just giving back to him and just letting him know how much I respected all he did for my career. So that song was just kind of a tribute for him.
Okay. Now, before we go into the track, I just had a couple questions to ask you.
Okay.
What's been your biggest challenge in writing music, producing music, and singing?
I think the biggest challenge for me is being a woman in the industry is a little bit challenging because, when you're dealing with a lot of individuals who have the power, they tend to want to use that power to try to influence you into believing that if you use your womanly woes, that you'll get to a place where you need to be in your career. But I believe I learned early on in my career that if someone's going to do something for you, they're going to do it for you regardless if you present yourself in that manner or not. And I'm smart enough to know that I don't want to present myself in that manner. So I think that it's taken a little bit longer than originally I anticipated, but I know that the doors continue to open for me, so I'm just going to keep striving to do what I love, and that's sing.
Awesome. You ever thought about quitting?
There are times when we all as artists become discouraged because it's not happening fast enough for us. And, sometimes we're in a place where we think that we know what we're supposed to be doing in that location or in that domicile. And sometimes, God is just rattling us and we don't understand that we're not supposed to be there anymore. We need to maybe move and do something that we love, take our craft and do it somewhere else, which is why I've ventured, over here now to Atlanta. And I feel that, since I've been here, so much doors have opened for me, and I felt that I kind of restricted myself, where I was at before. And, it's so many artists that are emerging all over the world. And, it's sometimes not about who you know, it's about how hard you're going to work to get what it is that you want. And I feel that with my drive and determination, nothing's going to stop me.
Awesome. And how long you been doing it?
Well, I've been singing since the tender age of 6, and of course that was, about 5-6 years ago. But, I sang early on in the church, and, I come from a musically inclined family. My great-grandfather, Ricardo Weeks, wrote and composed songs for Dion and the Belmonts. I have an uncle, Richard Weeks, who is his son, who had a 70s group, Weeks and Company, and one of his singles was Rock Your World. And I have a superstar cousin, Michelle Weeks, who sings in the house industry, who does very well for herself. So I come from a musically inclined family, and like I said, I started off in the church, and I make a joke of it that I'm the funeral singer because my family seems to call on me every time someone passes. And I just feel that maybe that's God's anointing on my voice, that they're able to find soothing comfort in my voice. So I take it as a blessing. And I just recognize that there are other avenues as well for me, not only, singing for individuals who pass on. So right now I'm recording, and I'm working on, a new project, and I'm working with producer Ronald Smalls out of New York, who's here in Atlanta. And, I'm looking to do some big things in Atlanta.
Okay. Can you do one for us, freestyle?
Okay, let's see. My mind is in a spin. You got me so confused. Here we go again. This time I hope it's true. The feeling happened so fast. It came like overnight. I just want it to last more than one night. So catch me, I'm falling from a one-night stand. Love, I hear you calling from a one-night stand.
Awesome, awesome. Good job. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job. So we're going to hear Against All Odds, and we'll be right back on Downtown Hot Radio.